Hey, what's going on, guys? Alex here with LJ again. And we're going to do a quick thing that we get a lot of questions on, and that's about leader size,
right?
Pound test and length. So tell us a little bit about what you like to use for this time of the year.
I prefer 60 pound, okay, with these heavy lures. And the reason is I can manage the fish better. With the 60 pound, I can grab it, it's not going to cut my hand. And it holds up really well. And I use the Vanish. You guys sell 60 pound Vanish, Berkeley Vanish. And then like minimum weight on my fluorocarbon is 40 pounds Sagar. I like that leader. It works real well. I don't use mono leaders.
Right.
I just don't. The fish see it. Those big fish get big for a reason.
They're smart, right?
They have good eyesight.
Yep.
So they know three things. They know what boats are. They know what hooks are, and they know what nets are. They know those three things, and so if there's a leader in there and they can see it, they'll see it.
Right.
That's why they're big fish. They've been caught plenty of times before, so put a little bit of money into it. And
nice fluorocarbon.
And if you can't afford 40 pound Seaguard, get the Berkeley Vanish. Just get a spool of it and use it. It's going to be better than just mono.
Right. And the length about that, what's your preferred length? So I know a lot of guys talk about long, short, and I know everybody has different preferences, but what do you like to do yourself?
You can probably see this is 3.5 feet.
Right.
On this rod. I prefer it to be that long, and the reason is twofold. When the big fish get on, they turn sideways and they have their top dorsal fin.
Oh yeah.
Like they're sticking up like this, and you want them to rake your fluoro leader because it'll hold up longer than your braid will.
Right.
Okay, so that's really important. The second reason is when it's a catch and release anyway, it gives you a nice heavy line to grab hold of with your hands, and it's not going to slip out, and you won't have to wrap it and hurt your hand or cut it or anything.
Right.
And plus, you're going to need that heavy leader just to keep that fish on.
Yeah.
They're heavy fish. I mean, they're like 40,
they're pretty
50
big. Yep.
pounds.
And like you said, and we're using bigger lures too.
Yes,
so
for sure.
You want to have some a little bit heavier stuff like that. And the last quick thing we always talk about is some of these bigger rods have bigger eyelets. But what kind of knot do you use? Just something quick or?
I use double uni. Because 30 pound braid to 60 pound fluoro, a double uni holds up real well.
Right. And it's pretty fast to tie too.
Yeah. They're pretty quick to tie. Just tie fresh leaders on before you get on the boat.
Yep, you never know.
Exactly.
Better be safe than sorry, right?
If you were out last time and you changed up a few times, you cut your line, and stuff like that, then change up. But at the minimum, check your leader to make sure it's not chafed.
Even after a couple fish, or even after a fish, right? It's always.
Oh yeah. Especially when you're fighting that fish and you feel like, he's trying to break my leader. You better check it, and you might have to tie it right there. A new one on the boat right there.
So already, guys, we have that for you guys. Remember, I'll stop by the store and get some fluorocarbon and everything else you need for your winter fishing out there. So
Thanks for watching.